When I return to Let's Play Cities Skylines, we have some massive train problems here. We've got train after train after train, and it is getting quite snarled here. I'm going to let the game go and see what happens. I don't think anything's going to happen because somebody is in the way. So, we're just going to have to delete a few trains. Looks like maybe just the one. No, somehow that teleported into the station. Okay. Well, on the one hand, I can totally see why this intersection is so busy. I can see why the trains keep coming here. On the other hand, we now have a completely closed loop where they should be able to just go around, but, you know, pathfinding, this is the shortest way, so this is probably going to continue to be a problem. One thing that I can do, not here, for these ones is I could turn off intercity trains. That would mean a lot worse of a time for getting tourists into town, but may end up being something we need to do. Also, I'm taking a look here. I don't know, I mean, this double turn lane thing might work out, but maybe I want to stop that. No one seems to really be using that anyway, but, I don't know. I guess we're just having something very typical here, and I'm considering making it worse. I don't really care for just having a big empty hill here, and I think I could connect Middleton up to the tracks by doing sort of like a terraced hill development. We're not going to do that right now, though. Right now, I actually need to be focusing on getting some people down. And I was going to make this slightly worse, too. I want to develop you here. Maybe not here. And then we will...
Geologists predict that a sinkhole could strike at any minute. Residents should take precautionary measures.
Always with the sinkholes. Okay. Do something like that. But what I was about to do was come in here. I do not really care for these tall condos and apartments right across from all these little things here. So I was going to redevelop these for commercial. Cats.
A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information.
So what we're going to do here is we're going to take a few of these out and immediately watch the issues come in. I also want to kind of keep going with this path. This path actually seems to be working. People seem to be using it. It's really good, but we can do better. Because it does kind of go a very long way. And I think what I'd like to start doing is maybe get to... Okay, I mean, that's kind of not really where I was thinking of taking that, but maybe... Why are you having such a hard time here? And then we can draw one in here. And then what I'd like to come do is take an actual road and figure out how I'm going to... Nope, that doesn't do it. There we go. I want crosswalks so people can actually get over here without having to go all the way like that. So that will work, and then we'll just connect up pathway here. Not exactly there because it needs to have a little bit of leeway. Sure, whatever. I'm not really sure I want development right here anyhow, but maybe we can do a little bit of commercial there. Just like a little bit of commercial. Alternatively, that whole area could just be commercial. Fill in trees along the other way, but no one particularly likes living next to the railroad tracks, I know, because I have done so in my life. Okay, so that little development is taking place. What else can we do here? Well, really nothing. I'd like to maybe turn this into another one of my square blocks, so let's try that. I'm in the wrong place altogether. Make a little pathway there. Go further. Well, can it though? Let me look at parks again. So realistically speaking, it needs to probably be right there at the third mark, which is kind of where this was. Okay, fine. I will follow that advice then. Is that the park? I guess it is. That's too big. Alright. Then we'll just go back to paths here. Leave that off, and then go into this pathing. Just way too many paths. Now, to make this match up with the dirt, we could just turn this into, you know what, let's do that. Got too many paved pathways here. Just turn the whole thing off. This goes much further. Alright. That will do. Be a slightly smaller development, but that's okay. Other things. Let's connect up this road network here. So I want this to connect to this, and it'll just kind of go, I guess, up until the hill. So let's grab our usuals here. And this one should actually snap so I can see how many blocks we're making. 5? We're starting to go up the hill there. So we'll kill this one, go back. Really, we could go back even further, but that's... yeah, okay. We'll go back even further just to avoid that. And then we'll do... This is just a temporary little thing so that I can come in here, do this. Do that. Go straight across to here. I wish it would not just pick some arbitrary thing to go. You know what? I think maybe actually we could go a little bit further. Now that I look at it, it seems like it actually maybe would be okay. Because then I want this to go like this. So what we'll do here, come back, do straight, and then go back to straight, and take this up. Well, if it would stick to 90 degrees, that would be great. You're not gonna too far away to snap, I guess. There we go. Alright. Now, this is just a regular street. In fact, I would like it not to be regular. I would like to do as much of the greening as we can, simply for sound purposes. This doesn't like that. How do I even need that? Maybe having fewer connections here would be alright. Now this seems like a very large, but you know what? It might be large enough that I could do something like this. So why don't we give that a shot? I guess I'm just gonna have to manually move this to get this to go straight. Looks a little bit straighter. It also creates this awkward hill, but you know, I chose to dig into the hill, so that is my own fault. Okay, so now we have a connection up there anyhow. You have a little bit of commercial here, so let's get back to forcing demand. Let's just get rid of all of it. Oh, there is apparently a dead space there. That is alright. We will just go ahead and utilize that. Perfectly acceptable. Wow. We're starting to get some really big buildings. That is now an office building, but these ones starting to get some fancy buildings, which is good and unfortunate at the same time, because I'd kind of like to we're having another light situation here. Did I fix this one? Come on. Nope. So maybe a four-way stop would benefit us here. It's the same flow, it's just not going to give us these kinds of issues. I could prevent that from being a turn lane. And this would just be a straight across. That would not stop, you know, this turning. So even a four-way stop does not appear to be helping make these people just pick a turn. Like they're not taking their turns. Because that's how it should be functioning, is one goes one goes one, but now they're just getting bottled up in here because, again, this game sucks at traffic simulation. Academic year, we're doing worse. Okay, that's great. I don't care. Yeah, this did not help. This did not do anything to help. Come on. So really, the only way to fix this would just be no turn lane here. But that would only fix it for the incoming traffic, which is getting stacked up back here. I don't care. I don't care anymore. As long as people can come in and we're making money, we're fine. And whether that is true or not does not matter. Let's go this. kind of thinking maybe we can get away from that. Again, I don't want too many intersections on this, but at the same time, I think we'll be okay if we do. But we cannot have any kind of junction here. Now, we are seeing that as an issue. This is also one way. Actually, I guess that we do need these here then, don't we? Those are one ways. On the other hand, you could just always skip having any kind of traffic control whatsoever in the city. Demands have dipped. We need water out here if we're going to develop this. At this point, I really ought to just put pipes everywhere in a gigantic grid. Really, all I was trying to do was figure out where I'm going to put a waste facility. But it might not be that great to do there, simply because this was going to be developed to be gardens area, so I guess we can maybe lay road for that. Before we do that, let's put some more. Put some more development down here. I'm not sure how I feel about that. This very tight turn. It fits in there, geometrically speaking, but it's not a very nice kind of curve. So maybe we can fix that. I would have to kill that one too. Too far. Doesn't do what you want it to do at all. Alright, let's try it for freehand then, see how that works. Really? Didn't we just have this song? That's better. It's not great, but it's better. So let's now get back into this. Actually, we almost had it lined up there. Well, guess what we're doing over? But first, I need to move you. Yeah, so what we're going to do here is just kind of keep it like that, and then we will not build. Well, okay, I'll just go with our trusty fill-in. Oh, nope, that is significantly bigger than I remembered it being. Well, I guess we can just do that. It's no wonder it was bigger than I thought it was, because it wasn't what I thought it was. Maybe I need a new mouse. It's not recognizing my clicks. And maybe we could do a plaza? The little plaza? The little plaza? Hey! There we go. Now the casino actually looks like it belongs somewhere. It is digging into a cliffside and the sidewalk is gonna kill somebody, but, you know. I think if we just don't look at that stuff too closely, it'll start to be fine. Just kind of ignore it, that it's even a thing. Now, it might be tempting to connect up to there, but I think we're going to ignore that. And we'll just wait on demand again. So let me look at... That's what I thought. We need to take some of this out and put in a park or something here, because we don't have any park area in this part of the neighborhood, and it is making people unhappy. Let's come back. Maybe a dog park? Well, dog park would fit. Let's make it fit somewhere that actually helps. That is too big. We would take out a significant chunk of everything, but I wonder, is this the one that has the path? It is. Not the right path, though. Because I could make the walking path go through the park. And that could be interesting. Like if I were, well, it actually does connect just like that. So let's get rid of you. Actually, grab you. Too far. Gotta go straight into what the fuck? There. So now it's got this path that comes through here. Actually hooks into the park if you want to walk through the park. And of course we're just going to have to fill in all this empty space otherwise. I'm gonna say good enough. Alright. That'll help a little bit, and then I'll have to go in green. But, yeah, okay. So, we've once again killed all demand whatsoever. Let's go check on... Wow. The zoo burned down. That's fun. Bet you wish we were flooding now, don't you? Why doesn't it tell me about fires? It tells me about other disasters, but it doesn't mention fires. The entire zoo burned down. Nothing else, just the zoo. I'm really getting tired of the fires in this city, too, actually. Like, everything catches on fire. Oh, yeah. So, I kind of want to try turning these all into a single farm. Not sure it's a great idea, but I kind of want to try it. There is just a ton of in and out. I'm okay with it. Hopefully it means we're making money somewhere. Okay. Other things to try. Let's do something like that. Something like that. I do want to kind of develop the waterfront a little bit. So we're going to. I don't think that is necessary. Now, that's not terrible, so we'll leave it. This intersection here, let's see what happens when we remove. Hopefully that'll clear up a little bit. Let's go back down here. I just want to see what this is looking like. Yep, totally clear now. So, for big cities, remove your traffic lights. It is very counterintuitive, but your traffic lights apparently do nothing good for you. What are we doing here? We're winning. I guess that's all that really matters. This start and stop demand is kind of getting to me. It just makes it really hard to plan for anything. Let's see. Speaking of planning, let's go ahead and start getting another idea out here. So I want that. Let's bring this to, I guess, here. Okay. There's that. And then we will do another one here. That way it contours that hill. So the real block starts there, I guess. That's okay. Let's, I don't know, should I have another intersection here that contours over to this? I think so. Kind of thinking we'd start it over there, but you know what, this kind of works. It kind of doesn't. Well, I mean, what else am I going to do? Not a super fan of it. I don't dig it. So I guess we can just leave a big empty area. Alternatively, we do have this massive park that I always seem to have trouble finding a spot for. So we'll just do that, and then we'll develop along the road front here. And we'll kind of play this one by ear over here and just... I don't even know. That hill is going to be a problem. So unless I just make a street in the middle of it here, which I could. It's just nothing doing. So this is where I wanted to do that park, and let's see. I'm just going to put this down, just so I have it in future. Let's see, Panda Sanctuary. We could maybe put the temple complex and Panda Sanctuary up here. Don't I already have one of these? Guess not. Sports Arena. Must be different then. What else do we have here? Theater of Wonders, a modern art museum, a stadium, Sparkly Unicorn Park, okay, an aquarium, observation tower. Now this could be interesting. But what does it even do? Increases effect radius of all parks and plazas. Ah. So, with that in mind, it would actually be better over here. Maybe even right there. Oh, hey, there is that little dead spot right there. Parks and plazas, there aren't too many here. This, on the other hand, is exactly where all of that stuff is. So, like, we have a ton of parks and plazas right here. Again, it just creates this issue where I've got really tall buildings in areas I don't necessarily want really tall buildings. Well, we'll hold on to that one until I'm ready to commit. Ay, ay, ay. I suppose you're going to want water too. Wasn't really thinking of actually putting anything on that hill, but God, that's really tall, isn't it? You do better over here? We may be there. Some of that tall stuff to the hill so it's even taller. I don't know. I don't know. Where was I? Alright, I was gonna put this down. I'm just gonna put this down now. What exactly does it do? Citizens enjoy coming to the garden, taking a walk in the greenery. Okay, yeah. It's fine. Expo Center. The Science Center. Aviation Club. Probably do that near an airport, I would imagine. Academic Library. Serving Services Office. Okay. Now this would take a sizable chunk of something that I can't... Ooh, I could. Could make it look really weird. What does it do? Nothing, it's just a headquarter building. So what is this? This is commercial. Well, that's an idea too. Alternatively, I could put something right here. Would you go well here? Parks and plazas, though. It needs to be within a radius of a lot of parks and plazas. We've got a lot of parks and plazas around here. These parking lots count as parks because of what they are for assets. So if I was to put it like here, like that would just really boost everything. But we've already got a landmark here. So maybe if I do what I was thinking and put the gherkin over here, or swap it out, put the tower right here. I don't know. I feel like I'm just using up all of the special buildings a little too rapidly. And it's not so great. I say that doesn't count, because if that doesn't count, I'm about to be upset. Okay, well, for real, next time we'll work on this garden area. Just make a big park, like the city park, municipal park thing. Turn it into a nice little touristy hill. So I guess maybe... I guess then Marvin Gardens would be, what, a... That's not how you do this. It's an IT cluster. That could be interesting. Self-sufficient buildings. I would really like to put that somewhere. This is not jazz music. I don't know why this is in the playlist. Leisure? Leisure or tourism? Probably a leisure center. Okay, anyway. What just happened there? Just a bunch of negativity that came up in here, and I don't know why. Did something get destroyed? I didn't change that. I canceled it. Okay, well, whatever. Whatever the situation is, we've got a lot of people want to move in suddenly, and we're getting a lot of money, so we should probably utilize that. I am going to end this one here. We'll see you next time.